Hello, good morning. I'm here with my cat. Blackie. 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 Hello, Blackie. I don't know if you can see him very well. It's quite dark, to be honest, here. I'm going to put a light on. It's early morning. Yes. My wife took today Claudia to school, and I still have a little bit of time before I go to work. That's why I thought I'm gonna make this video. I still have to comb my hair and get dressed and everything, but in the background I am playing First Aid. This is a Russian band. I cannot spell. I will not. Yes, but if you translate it, it's First Aid. That's the name of this band. That's why if you look on Wikipedia, no, on Metal Archives, you can see you have to put First Aid. And this was their debut release. And if you like Accept or Fact, you know, Fact, F-A-C-T. It's a great band from the 80s. Or Armour from Finland. You also like First Aid. They got a couple good, very good records out. Okay, I'm gonna show some of the stuff I got from High Roller Records. I got a package from High Roller Records. Okay, let's start with Thor Thunderstrike 2. I still have to play all this stuff, so I cannot say a lot about it. The new Jack Starr album. This is the new one, and I hear this on YouTube. Amazing, amazing US metal. Stand Your Ground, Burning Star, Jack Starr's band. Amazing stuff, really amazing records. It's the best album Jack Starr made since he came back with Burning Star. Really, believe me, it's so good. Here we have the first Thunderstrike album by Thor. It's kind of a compilation, a lot of songs, some new songs, some remakes, but you know, a lot of great tracks are on here. Once I have to make a Thor video because I really like Thor a lot. Okay, here we have Tiger Tails. You see the special slipcover type of thing on vinyl. This only has 5 songs on it. Knives is the name of this thing. Limited to 250 copies. It's numbered. Great release by Night of the Vinyl Dead. They always work very well, this label. The new Vulture 7-inch. That on the B-side has a Deep Purple bonus song, cover song, Stormbringer, Vendetta. Of course, this comes from their first full-length album. I think it was on red vinyl. No, it's black. It was black vinyl. You see? Okay, let's move on. We have here the Vardis, their new wave of British heavy metal band comeback album. Red Eye. I love this cover, it's amazing. Also, it comes with the CD. This came out on SPV, Steamhammer. Beautiful quality. See, and this is a memoriam of one of the band members that died. And the CD, also CD comes with the CD. Oh, this is on red vinyl. This one, yes. Beautiful, beautiful addition to my collection. Vardis was really an underrated band in my opinion. Okay, here I want to show something amazing. The new Stallion album. I mean, From the Dead. This is of course a new wave of traditional heavy metal. And this brings, this second album by the German Stallion takes them into the top 10 of European heavy metal bands right now. You know, together with Hitten, of course, with Enforcer, Hey, Ronjo. And many Blizzard, for example, and many other bands that are really kicking ass in Europe right now, and they are really good. Stallion, this album is so incredible good. I mean, some songs are very fast, like Underground Society, or I think it was Lord of the Trenches. They are very fast songs. But also there is like Waiting for a Sign. It's very 80s, very 80s, with keyboards and everything. And it's very beautiful. Also bought it on tape, but I've been playing it in the shop. And also on Saturday I walk to the shop because I put it in my Walkman. Comes with more stuff here. Incredible. High Roller Records edition. And also it's also got a poster. It's also the cover art. Amazing poster. I'll keep it in my keep it together with the vinyl because I don't have a place to put it, to hang it. Okay. And a very important record for me because I love this band. Hex are back, and this is their first full-length album they released since they came back. Wrath of the Ripper. Great US metal album. I mean, check this out. This album is so good. I listened to it on YouTube already. It's amazing. This is the band nowadays. Of course, they have a different vocalist. And I don't know how many original band members are in here. I just have to check it out. For Dan Watson, the guitar player, he's still in the band. That's right. Check out this album, Hex. You know, I was really happy also when Ruthless came back like 2 years ago. They really did a great comeback album too. Blood Feast did a very good comeback album. Of course, it's a different style, Blood Feast. And also Hex now came back with a great power metal album. Super good. Maybe the only one that should come back still is Wild Dogs, with a good kicking ass album. Okay, and the last thing I want to show, this doesn't come from High Roller Records. This is finally, after years of waiting, the first full-length album of the Spanish speed metal band Ube X. You see, some songs, like always, they are sang in Spanish and some in Valenciano, because they are from the Valencian community, Comunidad Valenciana. And this came out under the label Metal Crusaders from Madrid. They are friends of mine. Y Discos Me Cago en Dios. Those two labels. Yeah. See, of course I saw this band many times because they're not far away from where I live. And of course I have their early stuff. They released some EPs. And now finally, after years and years of waiting, their first full-length album came out. I love the cover art too. Pure 80s. Look at the back. Okay, this is everything I want to show. I have to get ready. I have to go to the shop. I have to open the shop now. Today I'm going to listen to a lot to this CD because Havoc, the debut album, I'm loving this. I mean, Scott Walters was right. Great band. If you like, if you mix Annihilator, Exodus, Metallica, Testament and Dead Angel, I think you got the style of this record. Amazing thrash metal with great riffs. I mean, the guitar player, I still have to get familiar with the names. David Sanchez is amazing. The guy is like, he invents riffs that nobody ever invented before. That's not easy, to come up with new things. But this guy comes up with new things in each song. You know, of course they're not original because, I mean, the style, because they're not copying, but they have the influences of the bands I just named. All these thrash metal bands. But they know how to create something cool, you know, like something very good. And that's why they're one of the best bands of this new wave of thrash metal that came out like in 2008, 2009, 2010. and this came out in 2009. You know, 2007 already, like a lot of these bands came out, like Gamma Bomb, for example, from England, of Ireland. I don't know. Merciless Death, of course, came out in those times. Maniac Ritual came out from the States. They came out too around that time, and a lot of bands came out, like Warbringer, Municipal Waste. I mean, it's more crossover, but still thrashcore. But still, they were also part of that new wave of traditional heavy metal that was formed, that came out in 2007, thanks to MySpace. You know, MySpace pushed a lot of these bands to the front, you know, in the underground. And then we learned a lot about these bands. Toxic Holocaust also came out in those times. And later, like in 2009, 2010, 2011, more 2010, 2011, the new wave of traditional metal came out, you know, with of course White Wizard. They were quite strong back then, you know. Cauldron was starting too. Enforcer released their first 7-inch single. Like, it was very cool back then, you know. A lot of new bands were coming out, and a lot of bands are still going on. Havoc just released a new album this year, 2017, their 4th album. Okay, this is everything I want to show with this video. Stay metal, everybody, and have a nice weekend. It's Monday. Que tengáis un buen fin de semana, una buena semana.